Nice to have you with us. Thursday morning. Welcome to CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. How you doing? You ready for a little bit of rain maybe this afternoon? We're watching for it. Here's a look at your Twin Cities forecast this morning. Stray rumble. Yep, 4 p.m. And then some isolated storms. It's going to be a couple of days of this. Sort of difficult to exactly narrow down like who's going to get hit, how widespread will it be. But just you'll want to be ready for it. Today it's going to be a little muggy. You can feel it out there right now as the sun has just come up. The temperature's starting to rise. Fall weather will be coming, but I don't know. It looks like Riley's forecast the next 5 days or so, all 70 degrees or warmer. So that is above our average high, which would be about, I don't know, 66, 67, something like that right now. So here we go. A little rain, we could use it. Let's talk about this. Beginning tomorrow, the post office is raising prices and slowing down deliveries. Doesn't sound great, does it? Maybe that's not how you want to lead your marketing campaign to talk about it. 30% of first-class mail and packages could take up to 5 days to arrive instead of 2 or 3. And starting Sunday through Christmas, postage rates are going up by a quarter to $5 per package. So your package rates will go up. You know, the Postal Service has a lot of debt. They have sort of an odd structural thing they have to do, which is pre-funding the pension and the health plan and all of that for their employees, something Congress requires them to do. But bottom line, prices are going up and mail's going to take longer. Is the mail still a good deal? What do you think? Is it still a good deal, even with the slower service, prices going up? Will this change kind of what you're doing to send your holiday packages out? Let us know your thoughts on the price hike and the slower service. What would you do if you could fix the Postal Service? We'd love to hear your comments on the WCCO TV Facebook page. We'll share some coming up in just a minute. The curtain will rise on live theater again tonight in Minneapolis. Pretty exciting night as the doors reopen for the first time in 18 months at 2 major venues. First, let's talk about the Orpheum, where the Broadway hit Frozen will begin a 3-week run. The Hennepin Theater Trust. We haven't had these traveling shows, so this starts tonight. Big stuff. Frozen going on. Local actress in the lead role of Anna. Anna? I think she's Anna, yes. The Guthrie Theater's long-awaited 2021 season begins tonight as well. There's a play called What the Constitution Means to Me that will open tonight. 2 theaters. They got the Proscenium Theater and then the Thrust stage. And so if you want to go to either of those, you need proof of a vaccination or a negative COVID test. Masks required at both venues as well. But good news to see theater coming back. Centers for Disease Control issued an urgent health advisory for pregnant women. They want more women who are currently pregnant or recently gave birth to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Early on, there was no firm recommendation, and because of that, 31% of pregnant women have been vaccinated, and they're calling that a cause for concern.
We know that pregnant women are at increased risk of severe disease, of hospitalization and ventilation. They're also at increased risk for adverse events to their baby.
New data showing an estimated 70 million vaccine-eligible Americans have yet to get a shot, despite a summer surge in infections driven by the Delta variant. It's that time of year. Many companies looking for seasonal help, and this really goes to how tight the labor market is right now. UPS trying to hire now. It's expected to be a busy season with shipping, more people ordering online, of course. Here in the Twin Cities, UPS is going to hire 1,800 seasonal employees to get through the holiday rush. At least that's what they want to do. They're looking for drivers. They're looking for warehouse workers, handlers, sorters to stand out. In this competitive market, it's the companies who are taking action. If you apply online right now, you could have an offer in 30 minutes. Right. Normally, they're telling us that we have to stand out in this market. They're telling employees that they're doing their best, giving benefits like health care, retirement, along with tuition assistance.
Our pay range right now is going to be about $16.80 to $32 an hour, depending on the job. We have seasonal jobs now, But if you look at our workforce, 1/3 of the current workforce started as seasonal. So it's not just a job, it's a career. We train within, we promote within. So we have an intro-level job, you don't need any experience.
So that's cool, and maybe you want to work at Mall of America, all those retailers out there, the mall itself. Huge job fair for the whole joint, starting at 11 this morning till 6 p.m. So if you're looking for a job, there are jobs out there for sure. They're looking to hire, and they're paying more than they ever paid before. Perks from many companies, too, signing bonuses, that sort of thing. Go to our website, WCCO.com. We have all of that for you. Britney Spears, yesterday, big hearing. She is no longer under her father's control this morning. Judge in Los Angeles took Jamie Spears out as his daughter's conservator. They both had sort of agreed on this. Britney was asking for it, and Jamie, a week and a half ago, said, fine. Let Britney live her life. You've heard about the Free Britney thing. So look at all of these fans outside the courtroom celebrating. This isn't over yet. A temporary replacement named a manager of financial affairs. Another hearing set for November 12th. A judge will consider a request from Britney's legal team to end the conservatorship altogether. Minnesota Twins, it's been a rough season for them, right? Attendance way down. For a couple reasons. Attendance was limited to just 10,000 fans at the start of the season. And by the time the governor opened it up to full attendance, the Twins were out of contention. And so everybody was kind of like, pass, we're not interested. Tonight, though, I wonder what the crowd will be like as Prince Night comes back. Yeah, the target field will be purple. Cool giveaways, too. This file footage from the last time we had a Prince night, but this is what fans will be getting tonight. I love this hat. It's really cool. So you get this, first 10,000 fans will get those hats. Gates at Target Field open at 5:10 tonight. All right, let's pick a name for the women's soccer team. Minnesota women's soccer team does not have a name yet. They are calling it pre-professional. It's sort of like, basically, the players we'll see on this team will be like high-level college players looking to keep their collegiate eligibility. This is an amateur team, but pre-professional is kind of like a pre-owned car, right? Used doesn't sound so good. So pre-pro, all right. What do you think of these names? Do you have a favorite? Ron, do you have a favorite name? Ron's thinking about it. Vortex. Minnesota Aurora. They'll call them the Northern Lights, will be like the nickname, the Vortex. I like that. I think a lot of these are good. I don't know that we need like the Minnesota Temperance or Suffragettes. It's a little over the top for me. Arctic Minnesota. Why not lean in, right? Who are we kidding? It's cold here sometimes. Community owners get to vote on these names. That's why there's no women's soccer mixed soccer face as one of the names. Shares start at $100 if you want to buy in on the ownership. It'll be fun to have women's soccer here in the Twin Cities. Full month of Halloween fun is back again in Anoka. I don't want to brag, but I was the grand marshal of this parade once. This is fine. It's fine. I don't like to talk about it. They put it in here. Chris put it in here just for... Chris, you told me you were going to show a video of me as the Grand Marshal. What is this? What happened? This is outrageous. Who screwed this up? I'm furious. What are we? We're showing like when Elizabeth Reese was the Grand Marshal or Belinda Jensen? Great. Show that video. What more can I do for this place? Oh, I've gotten distracted. The parade's back. People are excited.
We're talking about the Halloween parade.
Oh, that's the funnest day where you get candy.
That is the funnest day where you get candy.
Yeah, and it's also all about Halloween.
Yeah, it's all about Halloween. Say it's all about who the Grand Marshal is. Don't forget, the CDC said you can trick or treat this year. Last year they said don't do it. Which I think we will look back, and as we evaluate some of the messaging around COVID, we'll say like, I don't know that made a lot of sense. Everybody's doing their best, right? But CDC says you can trick or treat. I am going to get my agent on the line right away about this. This is so insulting. Outrageous. My favorite reality show on TV right now is called Tough as Nails. It's a new show out from Phil Keegan, the guy who does The Amazing Race. And Tough as Nails, what's awesome about it is these are blue-collar Americans. These are not like these ridiculous people trying to become like Instagram influencers by showing as much skin as possible in some of those, you know, your Love Island or whatever. These are really the heart and soul of America. And it's your plumbers, it's your sheet rock workers, it's your bricklayers, it's your fire captains. And how I'm so excited for Kalimba Edwards from the Minneapolis Fire Department. She went to California for 6 weeks this summer, taking part in the 3rd season of the show. She will compete against 12 other people. And they have all these physical competitions. And you sometimes think you know who's going to win, and you never know. It's strength, it's life skills, it's mental toughness. Edwards has strongman competition experience. She says her work here in Minnesota helped her a lot on the show.
Being a firefighter, especially in a large metropolitan area, we're used to working under pressure. I'm used to working with different people, different crews, getting a task done, no matter who you're working with.
Grand prize is $200,000. She can't share how she did, of course, so you're just going to have to watch it. And you know, I would not lie to you. I watch this show. We watch it with the family. And guaranteed tearjerkers when you hear kind of these personal stories of these great contestants. New season of Tough as Nails starts next Wednesday after Survivor right here on CCO. All right, let's talk about the changes in the Postal Service. Price of mail going up. First-class mail is being slowed. This isn't going to affect you if you live in Chaska and you're sending a card to your mom who lives in Blaine. And by the way, your mom said she'd like to hear from you. Wouldn't mind getting a note. Be all right. You know, she wouldn't mind. Not trying to make you feel guilty, but, you know, your brother sends a note. Here's your feedback. This will affect longer range packages. So if mom lives in California, might be an issue. Maggie says, I haven't had to mail many packages recently, but I may rethink the ones I do ship. And Maggie makes the salient point here that I feel like this is the beginning of a more expensive holiday season. I think you're right about that. Thanks, Maggie. Here's Joanne. The post office is a disaster. Erratic mail delivery, the new norm. It took over 2 weeks for my husband to receive a birthday card from his folks in Texas, and now we could expect worse service. Sheesh. Yeah, thanks, Joanne. Paul says email is instant. Yeah, this is part of the issue, right? Pay online or by phone is so quick, we rarely use snail mail anymore. It's pretty much birthday cards and bills. And most of our bills we get electronically now. Simon, same thing. I don't really send anything via USPS. I do think it's going to make me like compare a little more instead of just automatically send my packages, Christmas packages via Postal Service. One more comment from Becca. Yes, Becca, I stole your comment. I'm sorry. But rethinking how you send packages. Yeah, it's for sure going to be time to do the price check. We have heard from UPS and FedEx that they're going to raise their prices after the holiday season. So we'll kind of see how it lines up. But sometimes maybe UPS will be a better deal for you. So check it out. Thanks, everybody, for watching the Morning Update from CBSN Minnesota. Just a reminder, today, right here on CBSN Minnesota at 12:30, and then again at 7 tonight, really impactful special that our team has put together, listening to 3 local families sharing their experiences in Minnesota as being black or being multiracial, special about race and talking to your children in conjunction with the Children's Theater of Minnesota. So we hope you'll check that out at 12:30 and at 7 again right here on CBSN Minnesota. I'll see you tomorrow.